Hi, good afternoon. My name is Mayra Lizeth Garcia Rodriguez, and in this video, I'm going to talk about my point of view, my opinion about argumentation in teaching English language. And I read a text in which was more focused on argumentation writing. Yes, first of all, I think that actually, and we can have different perspectives or point of views about different situations or different problems that there are. Yes, and we need to have an open mind to think about different situations, but also I think that it's important to justify our point of view. And for that, I think that argumentation writing can be a good task, and write a text, an argumentative text. I think that can be a good task to put students and for develop and they thinking, and also can use it to students develop and grammar, vocabulary, etc. And I think that can be a good tool, but I think more than that that I mentioned about grammar and vocabulary, I think that it's important that the students also develop other things, that the students have an open mind, that the students have different perspectives, that the students receive perspectives of other people, that the students can reject their opinions and about an argument, different argumentations, and different reasons to have that idea. I think that also when we have a point of view about a problem, and also we can share the same point of view with different people, or like we and saw that or listen at that, and we have like backup to think in it. And I think, for example, in the text mentioned, the students, for example, have to write an essay, and an essay students have to share their point of view about different topic that we and specify them or they want to write. For example, we want that the students develop their cognitive process or and their thinking, and we have to also we can include that the students, for example, choose a point, a topic, and then they share in a text or an essay and their point of view, and with different investigations that back up their point, their opinions, etc. But I think also that put an aside to secondary schools can be difficult to them, because I think that can be a task, and yes, difficult, because have to need to have different points and a structure, um, have to need to have um, a good grammar, and have to be currently, etc. And I think that can be difficult for them to put an aside. We can and only put questions about different topics, and that they investigate about and different authors that I think or argumentate that. And yes, I think that put an aside can be difficult for them, but also as teachers, I think that we can get and this writing process. For example, if we put an that we for example, if we want that the students write argumentative text, and we can give them to follow different points to write that. Yes, for example, in the text, and mention different approaches that the students, that in teaching we can use that the students and develop a writing and argumentation writing. For example, and one of them was I think self-regulated grading, that are different points that the students, for example, have to teacher have to establish students the different skills that they have to use. Students have to learning, have to apply it, have to memorize it and support it, practice it, etc. Yes, and so I think that we can use different points that the students and have get their work. And also, for example, I for me was important an approach that mentioned that is three, in which there are four points, and the T was for a topic and choice on a specific topic, and the R is for and the reasons, and students have to include different reasons to their that topic. Students have to and explain about what the reasons are about, and find then to finalize with their argumentation writing. And I think that that's it for me. And finally, I think that include argumentation writing with our students is important because we permit that students develop other things, develop and their cognitive process, their thinking, and they be people that can establish their point of view in based on argumentation. And I think that this can be a good tool and to include in our teaching, but also it's important that we consider the level of students, and if it is difficult for them and to give them, or yes, more that give them and give students feedback that they improve their argumentation, their writing. And I think that's it. Thank you.